My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for Power Rangers Dino Charge. And this is the third episode, and the episode is titled A Fool's Hour. Now, in this episode, the Rangers finally meet Sledge, because now he's back to Earth. And, you know, the Rangers do fight him and some of his men, but he's just too damn powerful for any of them to beat, because they all demorph. So Sledge offers them a choice. Surrender the Energems in an hour, or the Earth is destroyed. So, the Rangers decide to go back to the base, but Tyler, because, you know, all the stuff on Fury, he decides he wants to follow this hunch of his and tail him. So he leaves the Rangers. Comes to find out, it's all a trap. Sledge was not going to give them 1 hour. He was actually going to use one of the prisoners he had to find out where the base is and destroy it, and take the Energems as well. But, you know, Tyler does try to get back there in time, you know, almost too late. And he does able to destroy that that minion, whatever his actual name was. But, you know, you know, this other one joins in, and, you know, it's too much for Tyler. So then the other Rangers find out that there's some anomaly going on. So they go in and help him, and they have a new power, Dino Armor. Which, you know, I guess it's kind of like there's how each team of Power Rangers has their own signature weapons. Like, they each have their own personal weapon that only they have. You know, so that's pretty much what it was. And, you know, we actually did get to see the name of the enemy, the minion, the little grunts, I guess you could say. Call them mimics. I guess not a bad name. But, you know, they form into 2 giant monsters. Eventually, the prisoner gets, you know, grown into a giant. So only 3 of the Dino Charge Rangers, the red, pink, and green, blue, and they all formed together. And they were able to win, and he's like, that monster is extinct, or something like that. But, yeah, but also in this episode we get to find out that Koda is actually a caveman, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure is no surprise to anyone who's watched either of the previous 2 episodes. I mean, it's not really that much of a shocker. You know, and, also, you know, one of the things I really liked about this episode was the fact this was the first episode to have a full team morph, and their proper morph, because before it was just whatever clothes that they were wearing, and it was really just the Red Ranger that had a morphing sequence. So it was nice to see the full team morph. It kind of looked a little cooler than the Red Ranger's first morph. Tyler's first morph. Yeah. And this deal about, as long as they're bonded with the Energem, they're never going to age. I think I want one now. I'll take the silver Energem. I'll take the silver, because I'd say silver's more my color. But, yeah, you know, this episode was very interesting, kind of bringing in a little bit more of that mystery with Tyler's father, which I have to say that's one of the positives on this season. It's kind of bringing a little bit of a mystery into there. Kind of reminds me a tiny bit of the Red Wild Force Ranger, because of how the enemy for that season, you know, had to do with the Red Ranger's parents gone missing or something like that. So I think this season has so much potential to go on. Either it's already shown some of it, or based on the Super Sentai, it has potential. Yeah. But overall, very, very cool episode. Nice to see them use their actual Zords and combine, even though only 3 of them went together. I mean, I don't think it's weird about only 3 Zords forming together. It's the fact that only 3 of the Rangers, and it's not like it's Dino Thunder, or one of the seasons where there was only 3 to begin with. So I thought that was kind of strange, but hey, I have to say I do like the Megazord though. Looks very, very cool. But I would have to say, overall, pretty cool episode. I have to say, I don't really necessarily bash Megaforce. I mean, Megaforce had its moments, I guess you could say, but overall, it could have been done better. That's all I want to say about that. But let me know down in the comments below your thoughts and opinions on the episode, and also what you're looking forward to seeing for this season of Power Rangers. And also, I'm thinking about starting next week, or technically, this coming Thursday or Friday, seeing about starting doing some comic book reviews again. Not necessarily physical comic reviews, because of the fact that DC is about to end the New 52. Marvel, after this summer, is going to end their universe. So I'm probably going to wait until one of the two, until they do their thing, which it's probably going to be New 52 ending first. But until then, I'm thinking about doing reviews for the Mortal Kombat X comic book, the digital issues of it. Because I have to say, as much as I've read of it, it's been a really good read. Just want to know what your guys' thoughts on that. And it would be a way for me to y'all doing some hype sort of videos for Mortal Kombat X. For the fact that I am going to buy it, not rent it. But just let me know down in the comments below your thoughts and opinions on the episode. And what you think of me starting to do comic book reviews more often. Even though I've only done maybe 2. Yeah, 2. In more recent years. But as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.